But this tour guide guy I met talked me into it, facing my fears and all that. But then the tour guide takes me to the hill where they do the hang gliding, and they're talking about the most crazy thing that happened the week before. You're not going to believe this. It's a tandem dive, so they have you strapped in with an instructor, right? Well, last week they strapped someone in, but the instructor forgot to strap himself in securely. They go running off the cliff and the instructor tumbles down the hill. The instructor was okay, just some bruises. But now the other person is stuck up in the air with no idea how to fly the thing. Everyone on the ground is freaking out, yelling instructions up in the air about what to do. The girl said later that once she got over the initial terror, it was like she'd been flying a hang glider all her life.
Was wir wann?
It must have been exhilarating, conquering that first wave of fear. And once you're up there, it is amazing. The best thing is that you look down and there are these tiny white cotton ball things on the ground, and then you realize they're sheep. It's not so hard to steer either once you get the hang of it. Today, when I was looking for stamps, I bought one of those inspirational refrigerator magnets in a tourist shop. It says, "Do one thing every day that scares you." I know you think this kind of thing is cheesy, but I actually think it's profound.
Sammle Erinnerungsobjekte, aber wie kann ich denn das steuern? Also mit Pfeiltasten nicht. Man sieht halt hier vor lauter Weißbruch so gut wie gar nichts. Ah, okay. Weg damit.
I hope we can do stuff like this on our road trip together. Can we? Sometimes I hate how we live in Seattle. Just sitting around in our own heads all the time. I feel like it's the reason we've been arguing more lately before I left.
Na komm her.
If you don't shake the fear out of your system on a regular basis, it curdles up into anger. I don't want to be angry.
Enger in einer Milchpackung.
Well, time for your idealistic correspondent to sign up. I'm so used to writing emails that it hurts my hand to write a real letter now. How sad is that? But I promise to write more often. And what about you? I don't expect a real letter, but an email would be great. How is everything going? How did it go with that California assignment? The thing about grape farmers? That was this week, right? I miss you. I feel a little nervous about coming back home to you. But a little nervousness is nothing to worry about. That's what I've learned here. Fear is the mind killer. Love you.
Geez, there you are. Nice of you to grace us with your presence. I've been looking all over for you. You were supposed to be waiting by the post office, remember?
Ich dachte, wir treffen uns an der Tankstelle.
Look, we've all got a lot on our minds since the accident. I don't have time to drive all over Mankato looking for you. Barely gotten any sleep since it happened.
Wir kommen noch rechtzeitig für die Tour.
The tour? Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
Ihr geht's also gut.
She's in the ICU being evaluated for something called sub-fucking arachnoid hemorrhage. So, yeah, she's great, dude. Never been better.
Ich glaube, dein Auto ist ziemlich broken, oder? Wer hat dir das angetan?
What? Hang on.
Was zur Hölle? Ja.
Shut up. This isn't just any kind of phone call. Yes. No, I know. No, he turned up eventually. Yeah, he's sitting right here. Do you want to talk to him? Should I put him on live with you? No, I didn't think so. Yes. Okay, I'll wait then.
Was war das denn?
What?
Na, der Helm.
It's called a headset. It's a good way to not wreck your car while you're using a phone.
Das ist ein
Something I would
Headset,
think you'd be
Junge.
very invested in at this point. Look, it was an accident, I know. Sorry. But you just don't pull a phone out of someone's hand while they're behind the wheel. You should have known better.
This is Skycam from KTOE, reporting to you from Mankato. For those of you heading south on I-169 on your commute, Copernicus, expect some delays around the route.
Darlene?
14 junction.
What?
Road crews are
Don't say anything. He can't hear me. Only you can.
shift over to the right.
Listen, don't say a word. Do you have that locked box?
Yeah.
If you do, roll down the window as a sign.
Until you reach the exit at 13 south.
Hey, do you mind?
I'm
I'm trying to listen to this.
Resulting from the poor visibility out there has traffic backed up a mile.
It's okay. You can close it now. No point in making him angry over nothing. Okay, good. You can't let these guys get a hold of that box. He may even have the key on him, this guy. They're taking you to her, but you have to be careful. You need to figure out how much they know.
We're traveling around that area. This is Skycam.
Sag mal, wo fahren wir hin?
To the hospital. Is this funny to you? Because it's not to me.
Ich auch nicht. Schon lange nicht mehr. Was ist mit Balkantours?
Do you really want to go there? You really want to talk about this? Now? Of all moments? Fine. Listen, I know that she wasn't honest with you, that she couldn't bring herself to be straightforward about her feeling. I know it hurt you, man, but you two'd been growing apart for a while. In the end, she just wanted to be with someone more dedicated. That's the direction she was growing in. It didn't happen overnight, but the trip to Europe and meeting Craig, yeah, that was a big part of it.
Mhm. Craig hat sie verletzt, nicht ich.
Oh, is that what you tell yourself? That all this is somehow his fault? Fine, whatever. Yes, we're all working against you. Are you satisfied now? Because this is hardly the time to bring your hurt feelings out onto the stage. Can I tell you something? You're a great photographer, I mean, nobody doubts that, man. But at some point, if people keep screwing you over, keep betraying you, at a certain point, if everywhere you go, people keep being assholes to you, well, guess what? Maybe you're the asshole.
Mhm. Ich glaube so langsam. Kann ich das Radio einschalten?
The radio? Sure, go ahead.
Copernicus, there's no time to lose. You have to act quickly now, before he puts that helmet on again. Use this bell. Stop him.
What? Yeah, know thyself. That's what I'm talking about. Ganathi Seaton. Greek for know thyself. That's a good start.
Darlene, der Zauberspruch, funktioniert nicht.
I know you've had a rough 24 hours, but we all have. I mean, she's my sister after all.
He's lying.
Schwester?
Hang on again, I gotta get this. Yeah, I'm here. We'll be there in just a few minutes. Yeah, he tried it just like we expected. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I agree. It's time to call his bluff.
Step on the brake. Stop him. Do it. Step on the brake.
Ah, what are you doing? Let go!
Hehehe. Darlene? Oh, okay. Erinnere dich daran, was passiert ist. Finde ein Erinnerungsbild für jeden Sound.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. Here's a security deposit.
Ist eine Kaution. Oh Gott.
I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised.
Aber dann wäre der Brief da oben wahrscheinlich falsch.
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background.
Gut, Getreidespeicher ist einfach.
That was some argument.
Es gab einen Streit. Das war auf jeden Fall im Restaurant, also sind die beiden hier oben wahrscheinlich falsch.
She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
Unfall ist auch einfach.
Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
Krankenhaus. Will halt warten, bis Mia wieder zurück ist. Bevor wir die Box öffnen. Bevor wir die Box öffnen, da muss Mia sagen, dass er da ist. Ich guck gleich mal. Was so ein bisschen auf Twitter passiert ist. Ist es bei dir auch so neblig draußen, Ronny? Ich habe... Nö. Nö. So leicht rot sind die Wolkenhausen. Ja, deswegen. Und sie hat ja die Story von Anfang an mitgekriegt. Und diese Box hier, die ist für die Story elementar. Würde ich schade finden, wenn sie gerade da jetzt den eventuellen Schlüsselmoment verpasst. Wir können uns ja schon mal überlegen, was wir danach zocken. Weil der Abend ist noch lang. Ich weiß nicht, wollen wir dann so ein bisschen in die politische Ecke gehen mit Attentat 42 und... Oh Gott, wie nannte sich die Stadt? Sloboda? 1945. Ach du Scheiße, was ist denn bei euch los? Nö, ich sehe hier das Stück, wo ich bei mir das Fenster aufgelassen habe. Ich versuche ja immer schön abzudunkeln. Nö, da ist klare Sicht. Bist wieder da. Du hast nicht viel verpasst. Die Darlene hatte bloß gesagt, ja, hier, wir sollen den halt dran hindern, dass der nochmal das Headset aufsetzt. Das hatten wir nicht geschafft. Da kam das Headset, da hat er... Achso, wir haben den Zauberspruch bei ihm angewandt und da hatte er gesagt... Oh Gott. Er hatte